See, Ground Fog was up in here early. How's it going, man? See if we can get another one of these late night, early morning live chats going. We'll give it a couple minutes for the see if YouTube throws us out there. Greg Vanderlip, what's happening, brother? How you doing, man? How's life been treating you, brother? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. Yeah, man. I'm just up late. You guys know how it is. Chaos Theory, what's happening, beautiful? How you doing? Welcome back to the chat. Everything work out for you earlier? Everything come out okay? You doing all right, brother? Awesome. Yeah, so I was just cruising the interwebs and kind of bored, and I figured, man, I should have just kept my live going. And then I was like, I ended up in another live, and I'm like, well, shit, I should just do my own live. Like, we'll just see what's up and how's it going. And hey, man, if we can build the channel just a smidge, a little bit at a time, that's awesome. I feel like I lost 5 pounds. Well, that's good news, man. You know, some people struggle for months on end to do that, and man, some of us can do it in 5 minutes. Maybe 10. But yeah, Greg, how's life been treating you, man? We haven't had a chance to really talk too much in a while. Kind of here and there and everywhere, but yeah, man, hopefully things are going well for you. Yeah, Chaos Theory and I, we had an awesome conversation earlier about, some two-way radios, ham radios, UHF, VHF, GMRS, CB, all that good stuff, man. And yeah, for, just a couple of $1,000s, I can get that stuff on the channel, no problem whatsoever. Eventually, someday, we'll have some interesting comms gear in there. I'm interested in learning a little bit about the that mesh tastic. That Bando Pix has been beating that up a little bit. Says it's pretty interesting. I've watched a few videos on it. I might look into it further down the road. Been in pain for the last 2 days, and doc office didn't send scripts, so have to wait till Monday morning now. Is probably no. Oh, that sucks, Greg. Yeah, man, they're always giving you the runaround with that, aren't they? Like, you think they'd be a little more consistent with it, but yeah, unfortunately, man, that's the super system we live in these days. So what have you guys been carrying lately? Greg Chaos, person number 3. What do you guys been carrying? Yeah, I've noticed that too, Greg. Yeah, you always run out on the weekends, and then you're stuck dealing with it until Monday morning, dude. That just sucks. It's such a bad rap, man. I don't know why they do that stuff. But hey, man, the medical system in this country needs some revamping for sure. It's too much for profit, not enough for medical aid. But yeah, what y'all carrying? Let's bust some more stuff out. Man, I literally have the same stuff out from earlier. Crazy White Boy Forever. Nice night. Hey, thanks, man. Yeah, these are, well, minus this Spider Co. These are all Phobos knives. This is actually a trainer, not a knife. You could sharpen it if you wanted to, but it's a non-beveled trainer here. For the Tier 1 Mini, which is this one right here. But yeah, these are all Phobos knives, for operators, by operators. Proudly made in the USA by a disabled veteran-owned company. The owner of it is Eric Hansen. He is a 22-year retired veteran of the U.S. Army. His MOS was he was an 18 Delta Special Forces medic. So the guy knows one or two things about making knives, using knives. With all the, the history of the Green Berets and their ability to work in any environment and stuff. So yeah, these are all his designs. The Tier 1 Mini, the Tier 1 Mini. These are both calculus, just one's a stonewash and PVD and micarta versus carbon fiber scales. This one right here is the Alaris CPM 3V steel. And on the end here is my personal favorite in the lineup is the Tier 1 BC and Magna Cut. Sweet knife. Oh, right on. Yeah, crazy white boy. I'm sure he most definitely appreciates it. He's a very humble man. Yeah, I could say yeah, he's a friend of the channel, a personal friend of mine. An outstanding man all the way around. And even man, I'm 50 years old, and he's definitely been a great role model for me. Yeah, Eric Hansen is he's a one of a kind. Had a Rosecraft Mohawk, Shachi Jack, 1952 silver 50-cent piece. Is that for good luck there, Greg? The 50-cent piece. Kubi Darkness Tonto with colorful Space Hank. Can't think of maker though. I'm getting a warm fuzzy just looking at your knives. Yeah, man. It's man, these knives are extra special to me. It's kind of like it's the knives where like fashion meets function, and you get all of the above and then some. 33rd State Adventures. Have a good night, everyone. Hey, man, thanks for being around. Yeah, everybody have a good night, good morning, all that good stuff. Yeah, 'tis the season, right? Man, everybody else, the cold weather is definitely setting in up here in New Hampshire. Like, yeah, we're getting down like 30, 31 degrees at night already. So, yeah, can't wait for the spring, summer. Like, yeah, I spent way too many years in Florida to be dealing with cold weather now. Not a fan at all. That's one thing I can do without is the cold weather. Still rocking the Leatherman Surge. Man, I think this truly is the king of all multi-tools. I know they've got the Arc and some fancy blingity bling stuff. But yeah. Tex MC, yeah. Yeah, crazy white boy, man. Dude, I struggle with the same thing. You found yourself in the right chat. Yeah, man, it's okay. Like it's the right thing to behave, man, but sometimes it is so much fun to do something bad. Man, I have broken so many rules. Like not like real criminal stuff, but man, I've broken a few rules jumping out the sky. So, yeah, man, it is so much more fun to be bad sometimes. Like, you got to bend the rules, you got to break the rules a little bit. Who cares if the DCO says you can't fly that? I can fly it, I'm sure I can. I'm just a simple musician from Virginia trying to be a good man. Hey, yeah, man, I'm just a simple POS from New Hampshire trying to be a good man as well. Like I said, I'm not without my faults, I'm not without my mistakes, but hey, man, I do try, but sometimes it's just fun to get in trouble. Like, yeah, it's like getting called into the principal's office in high school. I get called into the DZO's office at work, and why are you doing this? You shouldn't be doing that. And you got to set the example for the younger crowd to follow. And I'm like, I am, man. They need to get up there and have some fun. GIK Swiss Army knife. No, brother, I haven't had a Swiss Army knife in so long. I just cheated on my wife with her best friend and don't regret it. Should I tell her or keep it low key? Dude, man, I don't know, man. Sometimes, hey, maybe you need to send her a Dear Jane letter. Maybe you need to send her a video, man. I've seen women do some horrible stuff to men, so yeah, turnabout's fair play sometimes. I'm gonna let you make the call on that. But yeah, dude, good luck. Best of luck with that one. Unless I'm in New York City or California, then I don't give a shit. Dude, I won't go to New York City or California again. Yeah, Tex, man, sometimes trouble happens, man. It just does. And it's meant to be, and you should embrace that. I mean, don't go like, robbing old ladies or anything silly like that, but sometimes you just got to play the gray area a little bit. 357 is EDC? Yeah, man, it's definitely better than a CO2 powered .177. Like me personally, if I were going to carry a 357, man, I'd carry like a Colt Python or something. Marcus Nathan, a Swiss Army knife. How about a Swiss watch? Tag. Yeah, man, the Swiss watches are knife. I'm just man, I used to have a Swiss Army knife when I was younger and stuff, but I got into multi-tools. And yeah, limited pocket space, the multi-tool superseded the Swiss Army knife. Actually heading to California to deal with the protesters right now. Hey, dude, kick one in the junk for me, would you? Just a good solid like old school wind up, just front kick right in the junk, dude. I'd appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, exactly. Chaos theory is spot on, man. You're doing God's work. Like, yeah, man. Yeah, at least at minimum, like my personal favorite thing to do is crop dusting. Like, man, I love crop dusting some fools. So, yeah, some fast food that'll bring it up to like an 8, 8.5, man, and just yeah, make sure you're upwind or no wind situation is even better. That way, there to linger. But yeah, at minimum, do some crop dusting, kick them in the junk. Yeah, dude. They anybody screaming anti-America, death to America, any of that stuff, yeah, man, kick them in the junk. Anybody carrying anything other than a U.S. flag, kick them in the junk. Like, yeah, I for one, man, and some of the guys here will let you know, I'm tired of the anti-American rhetoric. Like, if you hate this country so much, leave it, absolutely leave it, man. It's a free country, and you are free to leave. And if you came here and you can't assimilate, like that scumbag mayor of Dearborn, Michigan, what's his name? Yucky poopy stink. Can't even, he's not. His name isn't worth remembering. Yeah, man. Yeah, swing by there, swing by Dearborn, Michigan for us, and let him know, although you live here, you're not welcome here. We're looking forward to the day that he leaves. And when he does leave, we're going to throw a little victory parade. Don't worry, friends. I have so much fun in store for those shitbags. That's perfect, man. So glad you, dude. This alone, that made it worth jumping on this live tonight. Like, yeah, man, I just love hearing people at, yeah, chase, yeah, like the ICE people. Like, man, let them do their job. Like they're taking out the criminals, man, and all of them are criminals. If you came into this country illegally, you jumped the fence illegally, you're a criminal. If you go to work in this country and you're here illegally, you're working illegally, you're a criminal. It goes on and on. They got no business, none whatsoever, and it pisses me off to no end that we got veterans sleeping in the streets while scumbag, worthless, illegal immigrants are staying in 5-star hotels, man. Yeah, they got no business here. Gonzalez, I'm illegal and voted for Trump. Well, hey, Gonzalez, man, send me your address. Email me your address, and yeah, dude, we'll send you a thank you card. How's that? Just email me your illegal address, and we'll send you a thank you card. Definitely like to see those Palestinian lovers there go to Palestine and not be killed or imprisoned. Yeah, where are they now, right? Where are all the free Palestine people? Yeah, when the Hamas was shooting civilians in the street, executing people in the street and stuff. Yeah, where are they now? Like, yeah, where are all the feminists against this Islam, Muslim, Sharia law stuff? What a freaking joke that is. Government shut down because they want a few billions. Yeah, I think, Greg, the few billions comes out to 1.5 trillion is what I heard. Yeah, they want 1.5 trillion for illegals for healthcare, but hell, citizens and veterans and stuff like that, we're all waiting on a list, can't afford health insurance, waiting on a list so long that you end up, yeah, worse off than you were. What's even better is my father is an ICE agent. He already gave me and my friends protesters info so they will never be missed. Right on, man. Yeah, some inside intel definitely helps get the job done. David Legend from ICE. Yeah. The free Palestine people got a new paid gig. Yeah, tell me they weren't paid. Yeah, as soon as the money dried up, they disappeared. But yeah, I find it interesting that none of them are around for yeah, for what Hamas is doing in Palestine. Like, yeah, it's they kind of deserve each other at this point, man. And yeah, they were interviewing some of the civilians and stuff in Palestine, and they were all praising Hamas and everything like that. It's like, cool, hey, you want to associate yourself with a Muslim terrorist cult organization? Then, hey, yeah, suck it up, Buttercup. Yeah, they need to import some B-52s and do some good old World War II style carpet bombing and just level the whole damn place. Yeah, David, I would never turn anybody into ice, honestly. Dude, I swear I would never do that. But my friend, I could send my friend the address and I'm sure he would. What do you think in there, Chaos? The lady did interview and literally said American families going to suffer because it gives them leverage. But while we won't get paid, they will still be getting their checks and PAC money. Good quality blades are hard to come by these days besides Buck. What other quality knives are made in the USA? I'm so pissed they're still here. Trump, please, sir. How do you say that? Who dat? Man, these are made in the USA, Phobos knives. They're made right in Tennessee by Eric Hansen, former Green Beret. Also, Spartan Blades is in North Carolina, owned by two retired Green Berets. They make knives right in the USA. T-Cal out of Georgia, retired Jarhead, man. We love the Jarhead clan. They make their knives right in the USA. So there's three sound. Those are my top three in that order. Yeah, I haven't gotten my hands on any T-Cals yet. So they're kind of like by default third, but they could be a second place, depends on how it turns out. But yeah, Phobos knives, for operators by operators out of Tennessee, retired career veteran Green Beret. Same thing, Spartan Blades. I've got a couple of their knives. Yeah, this is the Enyo right here. Nice. And this is also great if you want to IWB it or throw it in your pocket or something. Good little necker as well. Comes with the Kydex. And I do have this piggybacked onto the Spartan Blades Horkos, which, yeah, this is a great little knife as well. But this is my my two-piece Spartan Blades here with the piggyback setup. And then my third choice for Spartan Blades, another great IWB EDC type fixie. Nice full hand grip there. And all three of these Spartan Blades are S35 VN steel. So great quality steel, nice edge retention, DLC coated. So corrosion resistance, all that other good stuff. Awesome knife. It's designed as a self-defense knife. I've used it for everything but. It does get a little uncomfortable because of the lack of ergonomics in the scale if you're going to do a lot of carving and goofy stuff. But yeah, great freaking knives all the way around. Those would be my top three choices. Phobos knives, Spartan Blades, and then T-Cal. Yeah, Bark River Knives is yeah, Bark River Knives is pretty good. Andy Tutt, nice. Buck is in El Canyon, California, so I stuck with them. Yeah, right on. Yeah, there's still good knives being made in the USA, and hopefully it gets better, man. I'm hoping long term that more people start buying American-made blades, and they can improve their designs, their quality, everything. But ice is good, but not good enough. They're gonna catch them all. Two wings, same bird, lucky. It's always and only choosing the lesser evil. Yeah, ground fog. That's what I always say, man. You know, like the left wing, right wing, same bird. I prefer the left cheek, right cheek, and I'm the pissed off asshole in the middle. Pick the lesser of two evils. Some of them have their pros and their cons, but yeah, I think lesser of two evils right now is a little bit definitely more leaning right. But it is what it is. Yeah, that's a good way to put it, ground fog. That just hurts my pride, I guess. Understood, Lucky. It's a harsh reminder. Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately, yeah, some people are saying, man, I was in a live earlier. I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus or anything like that. I never do. But he was talking about, like, just ignore politics. If it's not about going to a war in a foreign country or something, it's not worth your time. It's like, dude, I'm pretty sure that's how we got in this predicament. Is not enough people saying enough stuff. No, Irish John. Irish John. Sleep is for the weak. Yeah, man, I was just still up. You know how it is, man. And I figured I'd just throw up another live and get on here and talk and, yeah, maybe hopefully build the channel a smidge, meet some new people, enjoy the regulars, Chaos Theory, Irish John channel member, Ground Fog is up in here, always up. Ground Fog is, I think he's the only dude that sleeps less than me. I don't know how he does it, man. But yeah, hats off to you, Ground Fog, for all you do, brother, man. Uda, Lucky Three, not a fan of Trump, but yeah, Lucky 13, man. I'm the same way, dude. Like, I'm not a huge fan of Trump. He does some good stuff. He does some sneaky stuff. And the keeping us out of war stuff, well, apparently that's over. We got a carrier on its way to Venezuela. Yeah, we'd be just blasting boats out of the water, doing all kinds of stuff. But yeah, man, I couldn't even imagine it if, like, Camel Toe Harry Ass had got, I mean, what's her name? Kamala Harris, that's it. I keep thinking the other thing for some reason. But yeah, if she had made it in, wow, what a zoo would be living in right now. And you got to wonder, like, who'd be at the strings to that puppet? Yeah, nobody will ever make me surrender my American pride ever. Hey, brother, man, dude, you're definitely in the right place, man. That's why we always have our favorite swag of all, man. Like, yeah, we love the red, white, and blue, dude. I come from a very, very patriotic family. Hell, even my grandmother was in the Marine Corps. So, yeah, we get things done. We love it here. And enough of my family's been to enough places around the world that we do appreciate what we have. We do love our country. So I'm Irish, Scottish, and Norwegian. I'm always proud of Viking descendants. Hell yeah, man. The Vikings rule, man. Yeah, definitely cool. Yeah, I'm the same way, man. I'm not backing down off anything. And oh, they've already tried to run me off of this platform a couple times because, they don't like the way I do things, I guess. But whatever. Hashtag suck it, right? John, hey, why would we go to bed? Irish John, what are you feeling left out about? Kamala H is a good guy. Yeah, she's of the party that can't define a woman. If you can't define what a woman is, you definitely don't belong in politics or any type of decision making process whatsoever. Um, what's the gold knife called? And the one to the left of it, gold. There's a gold knife. And the one to the left. Oh, is this coming up gold? This is kind of like ivory white. Depends on the lighting. This is the Phobos knife Solaris in CPM 3V. And to the left of it, this is the Calcula in S35VN with the PVD coating, red G10 liners, and carbon fiber scales. Yes, exactly. Yeah, sleep is for the weak, man. Never disrespect the General Lee, man. I love the General Lee, man. I grew up on the Dukes of Hazzard. So, yeah, we got to love the General Lee. Kind of funny they shut down government because they want to waste tax dollars on everything everywhere, but for Americans, or they won't come to do the job. But yeah, man. And for the amount of money they're stealing through insider trading, you think they would want to go to work? I mean, for the great pay they get annually, what is it, 180 grand? Um, Gonzalez, nice. I might order some. Yeah, check them out, man. PhobosKnives.com. I don't have an affiliate link or anything like that. You just, go there, PhobosKnives.com. And, do a Google search, Phobos Knives. It's Phobos. Right on, DH. Yeah, thanks, man. They're awesome. They're wicked cool. Wicked cool. Well, welcome back to the 90s, dude, where everything is wicked, awesome, and radical. No, I'm just kidding. Um, Mushroom, yeah, hey, yeah, he's coming out with the booger sugar. Staying up all night with the nose candy. How's it going, Mushroom? I'm not a huge fan of Tops knives. They've got some models and stuff. The thing that I don't like, it's both Tops and Essie, is they use either like powder coating or some type of painting or something, and just the finishes on the knives just aren't. Yeah, they could be better. So yeah, I would buy one and then probably just like strip it down, have it cerakoted or something. I'm a huge fan of like PVD and DLC coatings and Cerakote because I dig the corrosion resistance. It reduces the maintenance and stuff like that. And usually when I'm out diddly bopping around the countryside having a good time. I'm out there to do other stuff besides just endless maintenance. So yeah, having to like work on my knife every day, making sure it doesn't rust and stuff. Not a big fan. So that's why I'm into like the stainless steels, or some people call them the super steels, as well as like a quality coating, either PVD, DLC, or Cerakote. To whom I triggered, get yourself a helmet like girls. Yeah, crazy white boy, man. I think most people in here are pretty thick skinned. I bought a Benchmade bill out with a combo edge and black aluminum and N4. Yeah, man, that's sounds like a sweet thing. I'm not a huge fan of combo edges. Yeah, just serrations have their place. They definitely do. In fact, serrations will cut through like a kern mantle rope or some heavy duty cordage and stuff like that, lickety split. Like the one on here on the Leatherman on the Surge, it will most definitely cut through like all types of Dynama, Spectra, all kinds of stuff. Yes, serrated blades have their place for sure, but not a fan of it everywhere. I live to trigger sensitive people. Yeah, man. Hey, dude. Yeah, that's I do enjoy it. I enjoy it a little too much. And I was in a position in life where I got to do it on pretty much a daily basis. When you are the master parachute rigger at a skydive center, I don't care about your feelings. I only care about what's going to keep you alive. And oh, I've hurt many feelings. I've sent people home. I've had people show up and they're, oh, the customer is always right. You're not gonna. I'm like, well, this is skydiving. This is not Burger King. You don't get it your way. Like it's my way, or you're going home. And they're like, you can't talk to me like that. And I'm like, and then I'll talk to the office people. I'm like, hey, how about you just issue them a refund and send them home? They're not allowed to skydive here. And yeah, there's some young bucks I've had to straighten out as well. The Stars and Stripes is off score. Yeah, is it? Yeah, it is a little bit. Well, I'm looking for a bigger one. I want to get a tabletop um set up. Yeah, that would be sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, but I just got an $8,800 bill for COVID unemployment, even though never received 9,200 of qualified payments, and then on record, but still wouldn't want me come out of pocket. Oh, they want you to pay them back 8,800, Greg? Wow, dude, I got because I was self-employed. We work under a 1099 in skydiving. Yeah, man, I got like a one-time deal of like $1,200 for COVID, and that was it. Um, yeah, we couldn't work because of their goofy 6 foot radius and stuff like that. So yeah, there's no way you're doing a tandem with people when you're sitting like heel to toe on the airplane, and then yeah, you're strapping them right to the front of you to do a tandem. So yeah, that was just a huge no go. It put a third of all skydiving centers in the country out of business. That makes sense. Tops does use a powder coat, but like you said, it's because of the high carbon in the steel. I like them because of the easy sharpening. Yeah, Lucky 13, man. The sharpening is exactly the same between the super steels and the high carbon steels. The only difference is the media that you're going to sharpen it on. So instead of getting yourself like a nice Arizona sharpening stone or something, you're going to get yourself something like a nice Trend diamond sharpening plate. And the diamond's going to cut the super steel the same way that the stone cuts a carbon steel. So yeah, once you you're gonna make that adjustment in your sharpening equipment, but once you have, dude, you're golden. And even stropping, you can you can use like a diamond compound on a stropping paddle. And same thing, if you strop your knife often enough, um, you almost never have to put it to a stone, unless you if you did some kind of damage, chipped it or something. Obviously, yeah, you're gonna put it on a stone, but yeah, for the most part, like it's the same sharpening technique. You're just changing the media from a stone to a diamond plate. Why would someone argue with the guy who teaches Scott? Yeah, not only that, DH. I'm the guy that packs the parachute as well, not just the main, but the reserve. So yeah, professionally, skydivers would never piss on my Cheerios. They know exactly how I like my coffee. After my coffee, they know I like a Monster drink. They can tell you what I like for lunch. Yeah, man, it is 99% of the places I worked. I got treated exceptionally well. I was pampered. I'm not gonna lie. I was spoiled brat, but man, I put in my dues. I put in my hours. All that good stuff. Right on. Hey, that's why we put it there, man. If straight up, hey, if the American flag offends you, you found yourself to the wrong spot. You can show yourself to the door before boot connects to ass. But yeah, man, we wave the red, white, and blue here. We live by it. Yeah, we're the kind of people. Our blood runs red, white, and blue. But yeah, the people that do mess with skydivers are the entitled like customers. Like they're so used to, like customer 100% satisfaction guarantee. The customer is always right. Well, I'm the customer. You're going to favor me, not at the drop zone. I don't give a crap who you are, how much money you make. I don't discriminate against anybody. I discriminate against everybody. Yeah, if you come in there talking big game, or I think you're going to do something unsafe, something that's going to put one of my instructors or something in harm's way, you just come in there with a general bad attitude that's bringing down the environment. Yeah, like I said, it's not Burger King. You don't get it your way. I just send them packing. Trevor Thomas, Workshop Precision Adjust is a baby when it comes to sharpening. Yeah, Trevor Thomas, you are right, man. I have the Work Sharp, and you're right. It's pretty damn good. It does. There's a little piece I got to get to stop that little wobble. I don't have the precision one. I have the original one. I also have a Lansky that I've been using, but my grail of sharpeners is the Wicked Edge Gen 4 Pro with micro adjust, and yeah, all the accessories. That's my goal. The only people I can't. Right? Yeah, Space Force, they're finding their way. I mean, I guess they have their place. I think that Space Force is gonna, handle like the satellite stuff, and I think that's their purpose. I'm not entirely sure though. But yeah, they're probably gonna get a seat next to the Coast Guard. Yeah, it's still I don't know, man. It's gonna be the Army, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Air Force, and then at the kiddie table is gonna be the Coast Guard and the Space Force. The fuck, Knuckle, seriously. Um, Axe. I never thought of it that way, but then again, I've never been a diamond sharpener. I use a workshop precision sharpener. If I can, I find some diamond stones for it. Yeah, they do have diamond stones for them. I definitely have them for that version. Um, we'll bust that out real quick. Yeah, like I said, I've got the original work sharpie thing. Yeah, work sharp. And yeah, this has got it's got two diamonds and a ceramic on it. So I suppose I don't need the whole thing. So I'm assuming if they have it for the original one, they do have it for, yeah, this has got a 320, a 600, and then a ceramic on it. So yeah, I'm assuming that they have that. That's the only thing you really got to switch out. Have you seen Space Force K-Bar? There's a Space Force K-Bar? Really? What the fuck, Knuckle? Seriously? I missed that one. What are you trying to say? Ac- actually, they've now admitted to literally making up a lot of those guidelines, bushcraft and insanity. Oh, which guidelines is that, ground fog? I'm imagining the latte sipping soccer moms bushcraft had to deal with. Yeah, no, a lot of them are. Oh, the worst one was the worst customers to deal with in skydiving was always the Indians, like people from India. They always want a discount. If I cannot get a discount, I will not jump from the airplane. And then it's like, I'll give you a discount, man, but you're getting the old ratty parachutes. You're not getting the new shit, buddy. Like, I'll give you 10% off, but we're going to throw these away, but we can get a couple more jumps out of them. And then they're always like, oh, no, we'll pay full price. We're sorry. So, yeah, man, this isn't let's make a deal. This is jump out of an airplane and live. Like, you want the best gear money can buy. No puddle pirates or chair fours allowed in my house. Exactly, man. Yeah, we have standards. Like I said, and I'm not BSing. My grandmother was in the Marine Corps during World War II. She passed away just a couple years ago. So yeah, we grew up pretty rough. She's a sweetheart, you know. She really was. She was the sweetest grandmother that you could possibly imagine, unless you stepped on her toes, and then she went just like full jarhead on you. Um, oh yeah, we can get a few. Let me just get a little duct tape on there and close that hole up. You should be good. And yeah, I have jumped with a duct tape parachute. It was my own parachute, man, but you can fix anything with duct tape, including parachutes. Like if you've got a little size hole or something, little pinch tear in there or something, little one by one, yeah, you can just throw some duct tape on there. The only military members allowed in my house is Marines, Army, and National Guard. No, what about the Air Force and the Navy, man? They're legit. We have like the world's most powerful freaking navy. Our navy is just like surreal. Like, oh, what are they? The Ford class nuclear aircraft carriers and sub. Yeah, dude, our navy's freaking banging. To you, anyone who makes a sailor's knife with a marlin spike, yeah, DH, I do, man, but I cannot think of the name of it offhand. Yeah, it's a wicked rigging tool, and the only place I know where you can get one currently is through Paragear. And yeah, you can look up their catalog online. They deliver all that good stuff. They carry it's parachute rigging equipment, but yeah, they do have a wicked rigging knife, and it's a folding pocket knife with a marlin spike. Yeah, I don't Lucky 13. I don't know if Case makes one. They might, but I know for a fact that yeah, that's the only one I know offhand. I'm not like a super guru knife guy, but yeah, man, and I've owned one. It's okay. I think the Marlin Spike could use some work. It's good for like larger diameter stuff. I would say it like yeah, I would say like 550 cord is the absolute minimum, but you're even going to be stressed taking a tight knot out with that. The Marlin Spike is a little bit on the large side. You could get 550 cord, but nothing smaller. And of course, yeah, you could work it all the way up. But if you're going to use it in like a climbing scenario, it'll do like 10.5, 11 millimeter current mantle rope, no problem. There are milsurp suppliers out there that have them in stock. I've seen them recently. Yeah, Ground Fog would know. He's always on top of the military surplus stuff and everything. Yeah, he's got a great game when it comes to that. We have the most powerful military in the world, or pretty much the world's bodyguard and babysitter. Yeah, Trevor, you're right, man. We got to tone that down a notch and just take it home. Yeah, man, we do. We've got, and it's so much better now. They got rid of all the woke trash. That woke stuff was destroying the military. I can only imagine the psychological effect of being in the woke army. When they're letting like Ricky Bobby Mary Poppins in our high heels, in his high heels or something like that. Who the hell wants to report to duty and salute that? Not I wouldn't do it. Court martial me if you want to. There's no way I'm ever saluting a dude in heels. Just not happening. Gonna jet for a few. You're still on later. I'll definitely jump back in. It's 4 a.m. for me, so yeah. Yeah, crazy white boy, man. We do lives typically every Friday night at 8 p.m., Sunday mornings at like 7 a.m. And yeah, we'll be throwing up some more as the winter rolls on. We'll be kind of indoors for sure until the spring breaks. Fuck, have you ever heard of gear rack? It's a military gear rack. Yeah, that's the first I heard of that one too, Chaos. Yeah, yeah, DH. There's definitely some people that make them. Um, yeah, they're out there, but the only one I've ever owned is that Wicked rigging tool, and it's originally designed for sailing rigging, but a marlin spike is a marlin spike. It doesn't matter if you're using it for parachute rigging, sailboat rigging. Um, yeah, what else? Arborist work. Splicing your own ropes and stuff for arborist work. Yeah, same thing. Rock climbing. If rock climbing doesn't really get into splicing or anything, but Andy, these knives are Phobos knives for operators by operators. FOBOS, owned by Eric Hansen. He's a retired Green Beret. 22 years of active duty, and Phobos Knives is a disabled veteran-owned company. So yeah, he's got a whole lifetime of experience on top of the 22 years as a Green Beret. Solid outdoorsman, and yeah, this is his knife line up here. Meyer Chin makes a sailing knife, and it's on Amazon. I think like $80. Yeah, that sounds. Yeah, that Wicked rigging tool is. I think it's in the same price range too, like 70, $80. They are definitely not cheap, um, but good little knives for the most part. I couldn't. Yeah, they're definitely interesting knives. Yeah, they are 20. They are 20 some weeks new. They seem to be good hard cows. Do you know anyone who used them? Fog, have you ever heard of Meyer Chin? Just getting caught up on. It is legal in you. Is it legal in the UK? Which part? I don't. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on with the UK this week. I mean, saying hurdy words on the interwebs is now a crime. So I don't know. Maybe you're only allowed to have a butter knife. I think their limit is what, a 2.5 inch, 2 inch blade or something. It can't lock. It can't do. I can't keep track of all that. Tom, I sent you a link to Urac's YouTube channel a couple of weeks ago. Oh, that's the one you sent me the link to. Okay, yeah, then I have seen it. That's yeah, Ground Fog. Definitely check that one out. Not a troll. Use what on wrist? I see what you're not a troll is a troll. That's so witty of you, man. You're so smart and trendy and cool and awesome. And can I be your friend? Andy Tutto, nice. Yeah, Andy. Anybody can purchase. You don't have to be a veteran. You don't have to be active duty. Yeah, anybody can purchase it. The UK is laughable at this point. Yeah, yeah, Trevor. The UK is laughable at this point. But hey, man, I hope they find their thing. And yeah, they invoke the William Marshall. Yeah, William Marshall is one of the greatest knights of all time. They need to find that dude's inner strength and kapow, connect boot to butt when it comes to Islam. And yeah, man, that's okay. Oh, holy wow. Yeah, Chaos is soft this early in the morning. Usually he doesn't give warnings. He just boots people, but you do what you got to do, Chaos, man. I trust you. Hey, if anyone who wants to troll, feel free to troll me. I'm always looking for haters. Oh, yeah, crazy white boy, man. On this channel, we troll the trolls. Dude, in fact, man, we even got this made up. Um, yeah, this is straight up the coveted troll sniper tab, for the moderators that are always sniping the trolls. And then we've got the troll hunting club, the FAFO division, F around and find out. Yeah, we sell these. $20 a set. That includes shipping. If anybody's interested, yeah, shoot me an email or DM me on Instagram. Same thing, Bushcraft Rebooted. It's either on Instagram or gmail.com. Our email is on the channel page, and we usually just do payment through PayPal, like $20. We package it up, ship it. It's a good deal. We don't really make anything off of selling these. They're just, yeah, something fun because, yeah, we hate the trolls, but we enjoy them. It's fun because trolls are nothing more than like people fart nuggets or something, and we just, yeah. Just checking, so feel free to troll me, anyone, please. Nice. Ah, yeah, Trevor, they're Velcro backed patches. Yeah, so you can put them wherever. Yeah, they're hook side Velcro, so yeah, they're designed to go on the looper plush side Velcro. And yeah, and then, like I said, there you get both of them for $20, which is on the patch economy, it's pretty good for a custom patch. And there was only like 50 sets of those ever made, so we might do another run eventually. But yeah, we hate the trolls here, but we love them just the same. 7,400 no way. Hello, welcome to the chat, my man. I know I have a free reign to do whatever I want. Yeah, exactly. I'm a HB from Virginia, so I'm always hiring employees to be my hater. I'm only looking on interested in full-time employees, though, not part-time. Yup. They had a zombie knife loophole. They're stupid people. Yeah, the zombie knife thing, like what really qualifies a knife as a zombie knife? It's a great question to ask. It doesn't make a lot of sense. Um, yeah, I don't understand it. They're just trying to de-arm everybody. Trevor Thomas sent Husky for 800 jewels. Oh, thank you, Trevor. We definitely appreciate that, man. Yeah, we're trying to up the gear game on this channel. So yeah, I'm unemployed parachute rigger. We lost a third of all the jobs in the country, and where I'm at, there's no sky jumping jobs for me, so it kind of sucks. So we definitely appreciate whatever anybody throws back into the channel for sure. Ryan Huxley, writing or theme? Feel free, haters. What are you asking there, Ryan? Writing or theme? What's the catch there? I'm not. Yeah. Try that in a complete sentence. Oh, Trevor Thomas and happy poop. We love the happy poop, man. It's better than the angry poop. Then you got to worry about cleaning the sidewalls. But yeah, what's everybody drinking today? This is why we have the Insomniac special. We're not sponsored by Monster Energy, although we should be, because cracking a can, we're the biggest fan. Love this stuff. But yeah, this will lead to some Insomniac specials. Oh, writing or theme? Okay, that's what makes a zombie knife. Gotcha. Yeah, so if there's writing on it, or it's got like the zombie green and orange or something like that. Yeah, that just doesn't make any sense to me. But nothing they're really doing is making much sense. Trevor, thanks again. Thumbs up. We definitely appreciate it. Yeah, guys, if you can, smash the like button. That's definitely going to help the channel get out there, and do the little emoji things and all that stuff definitely helps. We definitely appreciate it all. I just saw someone burning a Ford on the highway. I wish people would stop burning their trash in the middle of the road. Aren't Fords like the number one trash vehicle on the market right now? Aren't they just like they're malfunctioning right out of the box and transmissions are dropping in like 3,000 miles? And they're also like one of the biggest ripoffs. Like they're charging more than what you could possibly imagine. Sent Marshmallow High for 100 joules. Sent GLHF for 10 joules. Trevor, we definitely appreciate it, my man. Crazy, they didn't understand the directions that are written on the front flip over road directions. No, oh, GM is the recall king? Yeah, I heard it was Ford, but man, I haven't driven an automobile in like, man, 19 years now. Yeah, like 19 years I haven't driven an automobile. Trevor Thomas, party hat, sent clutch. Um, yeah, I always thought that's a famous like Ford stands for found on the road dead. Um, yeah, I've always heard like Fords are like the worst of the worst vehicles. Over the past few years, I mean, I'm sure like back in the day, Ford was great, like a lot of others. But party hat, man, we don't have a party hat. We need to get a party hat. Well, like one of the toucan party hats, that we'll go full redneck with that. Well, yeah, double the party hat with two monster drinks in it. That would be the bomb. There you go. Oh yeah, we'd be doing 24-hour lives with that. Y'all know what I'm talking about though. With that, it takes a can on either side and it connects to one straw. You wear it around like an idiot. It's more like a frat party favor type hat type thing. Yeah, yeah. I only drive Chevy and Peterbilt. Yeah, man, I'm a Cannondale and a Surly guy. I like Specialized as well. Yeah, I'd say my top three: Specialized, Cannondale, and Surly. Although I'm kind of phasing out Cannondale because I'm pretty sure they sold out to overseas stuff. So yeah, I might be down to Specialized and Surly bikes. Lots of laugh. They are by far the most advanced and have the best race team. The 5.0 is the best V6 made in America. Oh yeah, Ryan, man, that's you talking about Ford? Dude, I don't care how good their race team is. If everybody's car is falling apart, then they suck. I don't care who it is. Chevy, Ford, Toyota, Dodge. Yeah, it doesn't matter, man. Like, yeah, you can have a world-class racing team, but if that's how you're duping into people into buying your lemon vehicles, then who cares? Dodge Ram is my boy, but I've been digging yeah, the Toyota Tundras are pretty sweet. I had a Toyota Tacoma back in the day. That was a great vehicle. Always ran great. A true redneck party hat is fresh roadkill. Yeah, but where do you put the cans on that ground fog? That would be my big question. That would be the thing that we're asking. Um, I'll try not saying anything about your choices. Oh no, go ahead, man. Like, what choices? I don't know why you say that. The advancements come from race, and it does matter. Yeah, Ryan, I understand that philosophy entirely. Like everything that you see the military jump out of an airplane that has a parachute, it comes from civilian jumpers. The technology trickles down. Like we guinea pig this stuff, and then when it works, we send it on to the military. I totally get that. But if they're duping you into buying vehicles that fall apart because they've got a good race team, then that's bad business practice, in my opinion. Which is why I'm not a very successful business person because I have morals and ethics. I don't price gouge anybody. I give them the best quality that I can. In fact, I know I gave the best quality my entire life because all my customers are still alive to talk about it. So yeah, my parachute packing skills are impeccable. But yeah, I understand how all that works. Technology trickles down and stuff, but like I said, if their racing team is good, but their production stuff sucks, then their production stuff still sucks. It doesn't matter how good their racing team is. Did anybody see the new John Deere Jeep 4-wheel drive? The reelers of bullshit. I've seen a web somewhere lately. Yeah, I don't know, Irish John. That's a good question, man. Yeah, it's hard to tell nowadays. AI is faking everything. You can't tell what's real and what's not. You gotta figure it out, man. You gotta ask around. But yeah, I have no clue on that one. They're not falling apart. I don't. Where do you hear that? Which what Ford's Ryan? Yeah, that's yeah. Just do a search. Go right here on YouTube. Go to the little search thingy and be like, Ford problems. And yeah, um, any vehicle past 2005 is just full of problems. Yeah, I don't know that far back, but I know they're saying anything after like 2020 is, yeah, they took more shortcuts than they should have, and the quality's gone downhill, and it's all the brands. It's not just limited to a few. Yeah, because I kind of was on the market for a vehicle. It was something I was thinking about, but since then I've decided not to, for at least a few more years. But yeah, that's where, yeah, there was, I can't remember hell, even the Toyota Supra. They had one up on the lift that was like, under 3,000 miles, and the transmission was toast. Chrysler and GM and Vivian, and at the bottom, not Ford. Oh yeah, well it's all fine and dandy, man. And yeah, and I've learned on my personal experience, most of the comments on YouTube are just absolute trash. The vast majority of people that I've found in my expertise haven't got a clue what they're talking about, but they're commenting like they're the authority on it. And then they're going to come back and tell me that I don't know what I'm talking about, which is even more entertaining. When I'm like, "What are your credentials? How many jumps do you have? How many years in skydiving do you have?" And they're like, "None. They have no jumps, they have no experience." But according to Chat GPT, they got the answer. When I lived that, like, for 27 years plus of my life, predominantly 7 days a week, 12 to 14 hours a day. Um, and yeah, anytime I watch a skydiving video, I can't look at the comments anymore because there's so many shithouse lawyers that think they know something. And I know for a fact they don't know what the hell they're talking about, but they know exactly how the parachute deployment system works. And somebody who saw like some stupid movie or a video on YouTube understands more about parachutes than an FAA certificated master parachute rigger with the better part of 3 decades of experience. But they're going to come back and tell me Chat GPT knows. Vehicle top problems will get better after 2027 when the restrictions let up. Yeah, Ryan, that's good news. Like, so wait till after 2027. Yeah, my father's a car junkie. He was a guy. He did it through high school and stuff like that, and then he ran the largest dealership on the Eastern Seaboard for well over 20 years, and they sold Chevy, Buick, Chrysler, Hummer. What's the other one? There's a couple. There might have been one or two more in there. But yeah, it's the largest dealership. Well, it was the largest dealership on the East Coast up until a few years ago. Drinking moonshine, right on. Hey man, do a shot for us. Um, yeah, Gen X. Yeah, I don't use the AI, man. I don't even dude, I don't even edit as of yet. I'm gonna find an editor someday. I don't even use thumbnails, man. Like I just hey man, and people that know are gonna come here and we're gonna have our conversations and geek out on gear and talk about whatever else comes up. But yeah, I am not a fan of AI. Like AI is destroying a lot. Like it's doing more harm than good. I don't know why so long. Like get us good diesels again. Chaos AI is coming if you like it or not. So better get used to it because Soon it'll be all around you, and it'll be too far out. Hey, man, yeah, Trevor, man, it already is all around us, and it's man, it's disgusting. Like, dude, if I click on another short to find out it's 110% AI, oh, I'm gonna lose it. Yeah, man, like it takes away the creativity of stuff. All these AI generated thumbnails and stuff like that. And it's stealing good jobs. Hey, the white collar people thought they were safe, didn't they? But now AI's taking their jobs too. So they laughed when the blue collar people started losing their welding jobs and stuff, in the automotive factories for all those robots and everything. Yeah, man, like the white collar people were laughing at the blue collar people getting laid off. Well, now the white collar people are getting laid off one after another. And YouTube's even taken action on it. YouTube doesn't see any creativity in the use of AI, and they demonetize AI videos. So yeah, they're like, but hey, man, there are some AI things that are funny. We were talking about that earlier last night during the 8 p.m. ish or so, 8 to 9, 10 o'clock last night. Yeah, like that what is it? Bigfoot vlog. That's funny. Or the stormtrooper vlog, that's funny too. Or the AI videos about Biden, those will have you chuckling. Like there's some funny AI stuff. It just lacks creativity. It's and who knows where it's gonna go. AI is getting creepy. Sad Taco, what's happening? Welcome to the chat. How you doing? Dude, if you drink 7 shots of moonshine, oh, dude, send us video of you walking afterwards. That's got to be priceless. That would also be, yeah. Tex Mech, yeah. AI it does creep me out sometimes. There's some creepy stuff going on with AI, and if you hear about like AI wants to destroy people, oh man, they've already had problems with that. Like it's interesting to learn how it's evolving, but for some reason, it like AI is turning into yeah the Terminator, like Skynet. Like AI doesn't like people. It's threatened to blackmail. It's tried to blackmail people, like for shutting it down. Yeah, it's kind of like something out of a movie. I don't know how much of it's fact or fiction, or if they're telling stories to get a rise out of you. Because hey, that's the interweb sometimes too. But yeah, that's some creepy shit going on. Yeah, I'm just waiting for Sarah Connor to say it's happening. Let's go. Yes, exactly. Yeah. Chaos Theory's a whiskey drinker, man, and I'm just a sissy beer drinker. I don't think you can say that word. YouTube's gonna like block me again. Yeah, you can't say that word, I guess. The SI double SY. No, that's a bad word. You can't say that here. I guess it hurt somebody's feelings, but I wish it'd let me know whose feelings it hurt so I could personally get in touch with them and laugh at them. But yeah, hey, Sad Taco, how you doing? It's been a minute. How's life treating you? You can say it if you're talking about AI is a legitimate civilization ending threat. It is. Yeah, ground fog is 100% right. Yeah. Like the AI could take over a bunch of stuff and boom boom. Yeah, I don't think my knives here are going to do much. They're great knives, but I don't think they're going to help me out, fighting the T1000 or the T8. Which model is it? There's a few models. Have you christened your blades with the blood of your enemies yet? Static Monk. No, not yet, man. But hey, if the opportunity arises, that could be possible. Sissy Rope YouTube. Yeah, Static Monk. Yeah, man. I'm gonna leave you alone because that's too easy. But yeah, what made you? That's a hell of an opener to start with that question. And how did? Yeah. That's a hell of a way to start a conversation there, McFly. But hey, I guess you got the attention you needed. Maybe go upstairs, ask mommy for a hug and some, a little packet of gummies or something. That opportunity may arise on the third of next month when nobody has their EBT and are freaking out. Yeah, man, they're already. That's a huge conversation piece there, Chaos. Yeah, they're already posting videos about if I don't get my EBT, I'm gonna go steal everything and go ahead and try to stop me. I'm a boom boom, and they're threatening this, and they're gonna kapow you, shoot you, and they're gonna throw a whooping on you because they didn't have a job and their own money in the first place, so they're gonna take it out on everybody else. Not very commendable there. It was a joke, Buckaroo. Have a nice night. Yeah, sure thing, Static. You put an LOL or something there because you just come across as an ass. But yeah, have a good night, dude, and yeah, go troll someplace else, and yeah, may all your Christmas dreams come true. Did you know the cop in Terminator ran so fast he actually easily caught up with the dirt bike at full throttle? He also didn't breathe through his mouth, so he breathed through his nose. No, Trevor, I didn't know that. Um, John 11 is the 3.0 diesel. It has four timing chains, if I remember right. It's for advanced timing between the exhaust and intake cam. Part of the reason they don't make it anymore. Well, that explains that. Thank you, Ryan. Um, well, what did Irish John jump there? Yeah, the Ford panel vans over here have an interior timing belt, multiple belt features, breaks apart. It's recommended now. Oh, isn't that called a serpentine belt or something? I'm not a car guy like on that level, but no, sorry man, no micro techs. I only have like some Phobos knives and a few Spartan blades and a Spyderco Sage 5 CF. Deploy. Oh man, yeah. Right when you try to be cool, man. Yeah, I'll take the shithead point for that. But yeah, sorry man, no micro techs, not yet. He was a field and track champion, so he ran very fast and breathing through his nose made him look more robot and less human. Fun fact for y'all. Yeah, that's cool, man. Those movie facts are always fun. I like movie facts. Some of them, not all of them, but yeah, 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 generic, man. Yeah, that's I guess yeah. I've just got so many other things. I'm trying to like diversify the kit. So I've been investing in like some other stuff, a little bit of Leatherman, some Granford's Brooks hatchets, silky saws. I'm a huge fan of silky saws, as well as some other stuff like some chest rigs and stuff like that. Squat shot, what's happening, brother? How you doing? Welcome to the chat, dude. I am totally rooting on for you, man. Dude, I had no idea there was that many illegal scumbag like drivers in this country. Like that's something I've just learned about recently. And yeah, man, I hope they get rid of all like there's at least 130,000 of them. I hope they get rid of all of them and you guys get some good pay raises and start getting paid the money you're worth because yeah, we need the trucking. The like America lives off like everything lives off the trucking industry. Like everything you go out and buy, it's usually truck there, you know. So yeah, man. Don't know what it's called. It's a rubber belt inside the engine for timing. Belt not chained to like Diesel's Ford Transit. At work, there's way more than 130. Yeah, 130,000. Yeah, yeah, there's more. That's just the minimum number. Like there's guaranteed, I guess, 62,000 plus that came out of LA alone. In fact, they're talking about trying to like criminally charge New Scum for it. And so I don't know why they talk about it. None of these politicians ever spend a day in jail. Yeah, with all the insider trading and all the crookedness that goes on, yeah, maybe they can at least evict him out of the governor's chair for being such a scumbag. Um, the Tick, greetings from Hollywood, California. Oh, I'm not sure. um, yeah, blink twice if you need us to rescue you, man. um, I'm not sure I would want to be around Hollyweird. But hey, welcome to the chat, my man. But yeah, like I said, blink twice and we'll send you a rescue mission. For everything else, there's MasterCard. Planes, trains, and automobiles make the world turn. You're absolutely right, man. Yeah, Trevor, you're spot on with that. It's a team effort between planes, trains, and automobiles, and more so the trucks than the automobiles. But yeah, man, totally. I know they got around 20 or so that were coming into the landfill I hauled. Yeah, man, they're everywhere, dude. And yeah, we've even get this like cartels, right? Where do you think you would find cartels? Like I think like New Mexico, Southern California, Arizona, Texas, places like that. You think that's where the cartels are. And then it kind of trickles through. No, no, now they're coming through Canada and coming through New Hampshire. And to like wreck your head even more, they're using homeless camps, right? As like little stations to work through. So they funnel like fentanyl through homeless encampments through New Hampshire down to Lawrence, Mass, and then they distribute them further through there. But we've got cartel in New Hampshire now. I guess some of them are even over in Maine. Maine's got a huge problem with like illegal Chinese immigrants with grow houses and houses for like human trafficking and stuff. There's some of that in New Hampshire as well. It's kind of overlapping, but of all the places, right? Yeah, just absolute insanity. All right, yeah, yeah, truck, Trevor, yeah, yeah, we'll give you that by default. Automobiles, yeah, vehicles with wheels, and that includes like trucks and, yeah, we'll throw motorcycles in there too, just for the sake of it. I'm leaving Hollywood to go live alone with my dog in the woods. The Tick, man, that sounds like a good time, dude. And I'm not lying. I genuinely envy that. Man, I spent a decade just roaming the eastern seaboard on my mountain bike and skydiving in between. And man, it was the best 10 years of my life. In fact, if you go to my Instagram page, man, there's a puppy, a picture of a puppy that I found out in the middle of the woods it says Denmark, but that was autocorrect making me look stupid. It was on the Delmarva Peninsula where Delaware, Maryland, and Virginia kind of match up there, Delmarva Peninsula, right? And then you cross over the Chesapeake and the Norfolk. That's where I was at. I was up higher on the Delmarva when I found that puppy, and I had it all the way until Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. And I found a good family for it at Skydive South Carolina, or Skydive Myrtle Beach actually. And yeah, I found a great couple with a huge yard and all that, and they were more than happy to take on the puppy. But yeah, dude, to go off, live in the woods, have a dog, man, just make sure you got like a safety exit, some emergency food, things like that, dude. It'll be a good time. If you're compelled to do it, then do it, man, for sure. Dick, I go to any other state so you can have a proper firearm while you're out. Yeah, yeah, Chaos has got a good point. Yeah, I would go someplace where you can have an appropriate pew pew because it was gnarly like 15 years ago or so. I can only imagine. Like I've been off the road now for like 7, 8 years. Um, so yeah, man, I would definitely go someplace where you can have some good self defense. The Tr- California is a bad state, man. I highly recommend you have the North Korea of American come to literally any other state. Yeah, except New York, Illinois, or Minnesota. Yeah, yeah. New York's, yeah, they've got their problems. Um, yeah, Illinois, even Michigan is kind of being overrun. I won't dishonor myself with a firearm. I believe in the old ways. Yeah, how old, man? Firearms have been around for a long time. I mean, yeah, I'll take even a 9 millimeter over a pick, or yeah. But hey, to each their own, man. If you're like a firearms free person, then um, Dick, you might believe in the old ways, but guy robbing you won't. Yeah. Besides, I don't think I could shoot anyone. Oh, the tick. What do you got for a slingshot, man? We like geeking out on slingshots. I don't have one out tonight, but I've got my favorite slingshot is the Simple Shot Scout LT2. Actually, I think I can get to that. Maybe we're going to yeah, special effects here, guys. All right. Anybody get vertigo on that? Oh, you got a wrist rocket, man? Yeah. This is like the modern frame. It's designed for the flat bands, and dude, it just packs so much more better than the wrist rocket style ones. Yeah, well, so much better. Yeah, in fact, I've still got this one. Yeah, this one's got a broken band, but yeah, you've got like this style, right? Like it's got yeah, you actually go up through, but you know what I'm saying. Like this style wrist rocket. Yeah, these are for the most part, they're probably more accurate, way more compact, way more packable, and yeah, you could still hunt like squirrel, rabbits, pheasant, quail, small game stuff like that. Definitely a sweet setup. Yeah, yeah, squat shot's the master. Um, yeah, the tick. If you get a chance, go check out Squat Shots. He has a YouTube channel as well, and the dude's forgotten more about slingshots than I know. In fact, most of what I know, he's taught me. So yeah, check out Squat Shots channel, and he can tell you all like whatever you need for bands and frames and things like that. This is just my personal experience, which is grossly limited compared to his. Yeah, Chaos, you like a modern gunslinger, Clint Eastwood. I'd Dorothy drop a house on someone if I could figure out how. If you aren't cheating, you aren't trying to win. Yeah, ground fog, whatever it takes, man. I think with the right amount of special plastic, the moldable kind that takes a detonator. Yeah, you could Dorothy drop a house on somebody. Oh, which Chinese weapons are we talking about? Ryan Hoxie, way more tuning with flat bands. Yeah, I didn't find it all that bad though. There's a little bit more tuning. But once you've got it sorted out, man, it's just simple. You're just, rinse and repeat. Yeah, whatever. Hunter Roche, chopsticks, man. Yeah, I got chopsticks for real. I'm not even lying. Not only do I have chopsticks, but I have awesome chopsticks. Everybody should get chopsticks like these. Vargo, man, Vargo chopsticks. Ready, steady, go. And yeah, see, it's not really a chopstick yet, but oh, it's like you just do this, and then you do this, and you do the same thing with the other one. Yeah, we got chopsticks. We get chopsticks for days. Titanium and wood chopsticks. It's what the cool kids is carrying nowadays. Right, right. I'm learning how to survive in the wild. They say hunting rabbit is a bad idea because you can eat rabbit all day and still starve to death. No, what happens, the tick, is you get like scurvy, you get like a vitamin deficiency. And yeah, if you just have some citrus, and thus the popularity of key limes and stuff like that. Yeah, you can avoid the scurvy and you'll be fine. But yeah, you do want to eat, like you can get protein and whatnot from rabbit, but it's, man, you'd have to look up the science behind it. But it's like deficient in amino acid or something, and blah blah blah. Slingshot. Way more tuning. Fog Cannon is a crane operator. He could just follow you around with a house on a crane. Yeah, yeah, and you do need fat. Yeah, it's yeah, rabbit's super lean. But you can, yeah, I wouldn't recommend like you live off of just rabbit. Yeah, catch some fish, catch some squirrel, um, yeah, some fowl, some pheasant, some quail, um, yeah, whatever you can find. And then yeah, supplement it with some fish and stuff like that. You'll do okay. 22 will take out a deer when there isn't a game warden. Oh yeah, that's yeah, that's what we were just saying, man. Yeah, I've been in the woods more than a few times. There's more than deer in the woods. Generic. Yeah, just getting caught trying to piece together the comments here, guys. Chalk and Chinese. Yeah, we caught that. Um, yeah, Chaos. You like a modern gunslinger, Clint Eastwood, but yeah, but yeah. I mean, it's all doable. Yeah, just put together a well diversified kit. As long as you got some active and passive hunting, meaning you got something to plink away at the critters. You can also use snare traps and stuff like that. And same thing fishing. You can use active and passive fishing. That's a huge help as well. But yeah, I don't. The chopsticks was awfully random. But yeah, I'm glad I could bust out my Vargo titanium chopsticks and entertain you, my man. Does that Hunter Roche? Does that meet your standards there, Hunter? I wonder what that guy's up to. Yeah. All right, Hunter. So yeah, where are we at, guy? Wow, we've actually been cranking this out for a little over almost an hour and a half now. Might as well leave the Vargo chopsticks out here, right? What could possibly go wrong? Oh, how we doing on? Yeah, I'm gonna try to probably wrap this up before the missus gets up. But yeah, we still got some time here. Any thoughts, opinions, suggestion, questions, or anything? Like, yeah, yeah. I suppose, yeah, properly placed 22 shot. Yeah, you could take out a deer with it, small deer or something. I think 22s are grossly underrated. Yeah, I put like, man, just in high school alone, I put like thousands of rounds through a 22, and it just a bolt action single shot, man. And yeah, you can, man, accuracy is no problem. Um, yeah, there's very little to control, and yeah, you can still do some serious damage with a 22. Um, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one right here, is this what you're talking about, Matt? Yeah, this is the Phobos Knives Calcula. It's S35 VN steel. Red G10 liners with carbon fiber scales and a PVD coating. And this is made by, designed and made by Eric Hansen of Phobos Knives. He's out of Tennessee. And Eric Hansen is a 22-year retired veteran of the U.S. Army. His MOS was he was an 18 Delta Special Forces medic. And yeah, he's the designer and he puts 110% of the bling in these knives. I look at him as it's like where fashion meets function. Um, did you know that there is a kind of mushroom that if eaten only once is enough to feed a person for the rest of their life? Yo, yeah, ground fog. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, just like you can jump without a parachute just once. Did I get that right, or yeah, I think that's what I got. Almost hit a deer tonight driving home. Oh crap, DH. Yeah, be careful, man. Don't want to wreck the paint, dude. I can write my name with a Ruger 1022 in paper. Yeah, Trevor, I think we've all been there, man. Yeah, I was on my junior ROTC shooting team, and we would get so bored, like practicing and just yeah, we would write our name, make smiley faces. Yeah, we'd do the would do the outline of one of those. Yeah, people would play tic tac toe stuff. It was just ridiculous. Yeah, I have a 1022 with like $1,000 in it in my safe. The 1022 and 1044 are my favorites. So much you can do too. Chaos seems like you overspent for a 22. Yeah, I don't know. You can get some pretty interesting stuff for a Ruger 1022. Like, yeah, you can get like ultralight, like bull barrel, carbon fiber bull barrels and stuff like that. Yeah, you can get like carbon stocks. There's quite a bit you can do with a Ruger 1022. It's kind of like it's been around for so long. Yeah, the configurations on that thing are almost endless, and yeah, you can go from just shooting iron sights, what, like 100 and a quarter, but maybe 150. I don't know what they're going for nowadays. But yeah, you can accessorize it for sure and dump some coin. I mean, hell, man, you can put half of that just into a solid scope. You can put $400 or $500 into a fancy piece of glass to put on it. I'm not messing with fungi. I don't have the education, brutal stuff. Ryan Hooks, yeah, generic. It's expensive unless you win the Powerball. I still need a 22 practicing with 5.56 isn't sustainable in this market. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Or man, maybe you can get a 22 conversion for your AR. They do have those. Yeah, I'm not on top of what's currently available, but that would be a viable option. It'd still put the same like AR platform, so everything would be the same. Everything would be familiar. Only yeah, you're plinking with 22s instead of 5.56. So yeah, a little suppressed 22 is the bomb. Yeah, I'm gonna agree with you on that, ground fog. Like yeah, especially man, you get some subsonic rounds for that. And yeah, those things can get pretty quiet. I mean, not like Hollywood quiet, but they can definitely get quiet. Um, I'm thinking that too, to be honest. Do they just fit with standard 30 rounders with a conversion? It depends on what kind you get. Usually you have to use a different magazine than the standard one. In fact, some of them I've seen they even have like a well inside the mag well, and it'll take like a Ruger 1022 mag or something. But yeah, the conversions are definitely out there and definitely worth the money. It'll give you the opportunity to do quite a bit. Yeah, I have a 1022 Charger that I'm going to suppress. I used to stuff and tape Pringles cans on my 22 as a kid. It was very quiet. Yeah, yeah, Ryan, that sounds yeah, especially if you got something stuffed in there. I've known people that have done it with like a 2 liter bottles, 1 liter bottles and stuff. You pack in a bunch of insulation, you wet it. Not so much that it's leaking out, but um, yeah, I don't think anything really is comparable to the real deal though. Um, I thought about getting Glock 44 and 22 LR so I can keep up my range days for cheap. I'm a Glock guy. Yeah, yeah, Trevor, that would work as well. Yeah, like anything you can convert. They even have like 22 conversion kits for like Berettas, Rugers, things like that. You just got to kind of get out there. I mean, find a reputable dealer, with an FFL dealer, and go in there and talk to your local range or something. Tell them exactly what you're looking for, and that's man, that's a whole slew of information. I'm not 100% on top of. I mean, I can tell you what I've used in the past, but as far as what's available on the market today and the legality of which, it's kind of hard. The other option is a dedicated rifle in 22 LR, like an M&P 1522. Yeah. About how much is that? Oh, okay. You're asking Chaos. Yeah, yeah, Brian. Yeah, that's not a bad deal. $100, but yeah, even I know some of the 22 conversion kits, they can get expensive. A few $100s, but If you're serious about improving your game, then you're going to save that money over time on ammo expense. So yeah, way out the cost of 10,022 LR rounds or 10,556 rounds, and then deduct the cost of the conversion kit from the difference, and that's how much money you'd be saving, and that's just over the course of that many rounds or something. Yeah, yeah, or just yeah, plink away with it. Yeah, get a 22 Glock, get a Ruger 1022. I mean, yeah, yeah, switching to a 22 LR is gonna save you a ton of money over, even 556, 223, whatever. Trevor, the Glock 44 had an issue with the slides cracking on them all the time because they were polymer. Yeah, that's good to know. Yeah, you don't want your slide cracking. That'll come back and kick you in the chops. But yeah, what could possibly go wrong, right? Um, I'm serious about a $1,000 airsoft rifle for the same trigger time investment. Yeah, yeah, ground fog. Yeah, that could work. And yeah, you can go out. I don't know where you live, but there's a lot of airsoft ranges or places you can go and play airsoft and stuff. They're just almost as popular as paintball fields. But yeah, paintball, yeah, same thing. You could get out and play some paintball. It's better than sitting in the house. And paintball's great too because you're not allowed to say mean things to kids anymore. But at the paintball field, their parents signed a waiver, so you can light that kid up like a Christmas tree, and they signed a waiver. Uh, I've been known to take a couple people paintballing just for the sake of lighting them up like a Christmas tree. I'll just keep mine well cleaned and lubed, and I think my Glock 44 will be fine. Too many people run their Glocks too hard without cleaning them regularly. Yeah, you're right, man. Yeah, I'm not too much into Glocks, but yeah, doesn't matter what it is. Yeah, a little PMCS, preventive maintenance checks and services. Always keep your equipment running better for longer. I highly recommend everybody give it a try. Or there should be that basic maintenance involved with everything. Man, what happened to the guy about the chopsticks? I don't know. Maybe I scared him away, or maybe I called his bluff. He's like, "Oh yeah, you've got everything but chopsticks." No, dude, I got chopsticks too, titanium chopsticks, because that's what the cool kids do. Like I fully take apart my gear to clean my guns. Oh, I was laughing at the lighting up kids like Christmas trees. Oh yeah, yeah, man, and their parents signed waivers. I highly recommend it, man. In this modern world, you can't teach your kid a lesson, but you can teach them. You can bring them out playing paintball, man. I'm not lying. I've done it. Or like like they come home with one of their mouthy friends, and you're like, "Hey, we were gonna go play paintball this Saturday. Why don't you come with us?" And then yeah, you just man crank that buddy up. Yeah, 18 balls a second. And yeah, you can wipe the paint, but you can't wipe a welt. I love it when people cheat in paintball. Go ahead, wipe that away. Let me hit you again. I can do that all day long. Um, I saw videos though. Some punk butt kids went with overgas guns, ran up and point blank people and ran away. Yeah, generic. That doesn't happen at a good paintball field. A good paintball field, as soon as like you're walking onto the field, they'll have a chrono right there, and you'll chrono your gun. So that you're whatever 280, 290 is, I think the average. Yeah, like 280 FPS or 290. And if it's shooting hot, if you're up 300, 310, they'll have an Allen's wrench right there. You turn it down and you dial it in before you're even allowed to play. But yeah, where the skill comes in is tracking them down on the field, and then doing the old double trigger and getting them 16 18 balls a second. But yeah, yeah, sneaking overpowered, gassed up paintball markers on the field is kind of like it's for the most part, it's a thing of the past unless you're at a ghetto field that just doesn't care. Generic and Trevor, I got your names mixed up on the comments. I'm falling asleep in my chair right now. Oh, Chaos, you tired? You need a little nappy poo? Need a little nappy? You want a snack before your nappy there, Chaos? Oh, nothing but love, brother. Chaos is a regular here, obviously a moderator. And, yeah, we kind of live off of sleep deprivation. And then, yeah, I give him some crap every once in a while just to let him know how much I care. Ryan Hogsey, wait, Chaos, are you still awake or gotten up for the day? No, Ryan, Chaos is still awake. Yeah, it's too early for him to have gone to bed yet. In fact, if Chaos makes it to our Sunday morning lives, it's not because he got up early in the morning to make it. It's because he's still up. Hey, Generic, I think Chaos likes us. Oh, he's a likable guy. Chaos is a likable guy. And every group needs a special needs kids, and he fills that slot for us, and we appreciate him for it. Kick your ass. Yeah, you could try there, little guy. You know where I live. You got my address. Come and get some. I'll accept that challenge. I'll go full Mike Tyson on you, but wow. A little smoke inhalation get you. Yeah, he it's cute when he talks like that though, but yeah, guys. Why, Groundfog, you want to fly camera for us? We'll let you fly camera. At least then Groundfog will be safe. He knows. Yeah, the cameraman never gets hurt. Cameraman always lives. So yeah, Groundfog's thinking with a full deck there. If I'm the cameraman, I know I'm safe. Oh, gee, looks like he's flirting. Who's flirting? Hold on, who's flirting? I'm flirting. Groundfog's flirting. Chaos is flirting. Who's flirting? Oh, Trevor. Generic and I rolling up with 8K cameras, YouTube live stream the event. I'm down for it, man. Just give me, I'm getting a little older, man. I need like 5 or 10 minutes of stretch. Maybe some fortified water. If you're still on the live after about an hour, I definitely like you because you're otherwise, I'll just snipe you. Oh yeah, I'm a survivor. How's that go? Did I get that right? Oh yeah, OG, yeah, Chaos always flirting. He's a nice guy like that. It's only because he cares. I'm not going back to New Hampshire just to whoop on you. I'll have to come to Florida. I'll come to Florida, man. The weather, especially this time of year, the weather up here sucks. I don't own a pair of ice tools and I don't own a pair of skis. What the hell is the point of dealing with cold weather? Yeah, no snowmobile either, no sled. What's the point of being in cold weather if you can't go out and do the things that you want to do? Generic yelling in the background. Let's get it on. Oh, how's that? Yeah, Michael Buffer, right? That would be classy. Or is he the one? Or like, yeah, how's that go? Are you ready to rumble? Is that it? Are you ready to rumble? No, yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, we need Michael Buffer in there calling the, announcing the rounds and stuff, and then yeah, a couple camera guys. If I'm over 200 yards, I'm safe. About rules, will Canes be using the ring or will approach the ring for you guys? Oh yeah, we should do it like total Viking style. Like you should get like 3 shields. Maybe not solid swords. Maybe just a good whipping cane or something. Yeah, good solid whipping cane and a shield, and yeah, no time limits. Old school rules. Well, how would the ring get there? Oh, we got some rope, man. We'll just put some tent stakes in the ground and put some rope around. That would suffice. Yeah, we're not that classy. We can full on. It'll be like ghetto MMA, you know? Oh, gee, I got plenty of Irish family members in Boston that live to fight if he needs to let off some steam. Oh, gee, yeah, man, we got real Irish in here. Like total genuine Irish. Not like the Dropkick Murphys Irish, not like Boston Irish. We have Irish John. Irish John, are you still here? Like, show yourself, man. We need you. Now he's going to make me look like a fool. We have a legit Irish dude, like straight up from Ireland. He tell you the whole story about the Blarney Stone and Guinness beer, and yeah, all. And it's not the police, it's not the po, it's the Guardia. Yeah, we got legit Irish in here, my man. There he is. There he is. Everybody, welcome Irish John back to the chat. We call him Irish John, well, because he's freaking Irish. 100% Irish. He lives in Ireland. He does Irish stuff. He's my favorite Irish guy. For sure. Irish lad. Is it lad? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, see, we got facts here, man. The beer's too dark and thick for me. It's okay, Trevor. We can water it down for you, brother. We'll hook you up. We just, what do you, like 50-50 or something? But yeah, we straight up got the Irish John, man. But I do like some of the Boston Irish, like the Dropkick Murphys, man. They got some great stuff. Oh, what's my favorite song by Dropkick Murphys? Oh, I think it's like Looking Glass or something. I think that's the name of the song. I could be entirely wrong. But yeah, I like the Dropkick Murphys. In fact, maybe one day I'm gonna drink Guinness beer while listening to the Dropkick Murphys and talking with Irish John. Wouldn't that be a treat? It doesn't. On St. Patty's Day. That's my St. Patty's Day plan. Drink Guinness, listen to the Dropkick Murphys, and having a conversation with Irish John. Trevor, I'll take a Bud Light or regular Budweiser. We don't want you to overdo it, my man. Um, Guinness beer that tastes like liquor but gets you drunk like beer. I don't know, man. There's an Irish bar that I would frequent out on Long Island. Oh, it's by like East Moriches, Shirley, not Shirley, South Shore. Yeah, like South Shore area. Yeah, definitely South Shore. And yeah, I would go there. I would drink Guinness beer and watch the Tour de France. Like my favorite thing to do. Um, Great Irish pub. Um, but yeah, that was one of my favorite things to do there. I don't really mess with beer, but the best beer I ever had was a Samson. Oh, Samuel Adams Cold Snap. Yeah, Samuel Adams is some good stuff. Generic 8% is like liquor. Yeah, it is, man. I don't do the high octane beers. I'm not a fan of those. Like those ones that get up 8, 9, 10%. I'm kind of like more like a lightweight, like a 3%er. Oh, I marriage is like beer. The head goes away quickly. Yeah, OG, yeah, you're spot on with that one, man. Um, yeah, that is oh, that's funny. I don't really mess with beer. Yeah. Guinness beer that tastes like, yeah, it's easier to down in my opinion. Yeah, I don't know. I do enjoy a good Guinness though. I've had quite a few. Not so much recently. I don't really, man. I haven't been doing the drinking thing in quite a few years. No, yeah, no harm in that. It's a man. I do. Man, I feel healthier like not drinking at all. To be honest, Bud Light Platinum is pretty good at 6%, but any more than that, and it tastes like vodka to me. Yeah, it does. The higher percentage alcohol beers, they tend to like start getting a little like funky. Yeah, they're just not the same. Like I like a nice smooth beer. Um, ooh, like Yingling. Yingling is pretty good. Yeah, Pennsylvania beer right there. But yeah, generic. I put the bottle in a container full of ice and sip it. Yeah, that's awesome. But Captain, I'm giving her all she's got. That's Scottish, not Irish. We screwed that up. Sorry, John. John, say something Irish just so everybody believes you. That's horrible. Why would you say that on YouTube, man? It's a chat. But yeah, I think yeah, the missus is actually awake now. We've managed to yeah, I'm still up and the missus is awake. I'm gonna have some coffee with the missus. But yeah, thanks everybody for hanging out. Hey, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. We're gonna be doing a hell of a lot more chats this winter, live chats like this. We're gonna cover some more gear. We're gonna talk about stuff. Not really sure what stuff, but hey, we'll find stuff. Whether it's Guinness beer. Well, we all have a date now for St. Patty's Day, so we got that to look forward to, and we'll be putting together more. We're gonna have a very merry Christmas thing or something like that as well. And don't forget Happy Turkey Day. We got Halloween right around the corner, but hell, we're gonna beat Walmart to it, and we're gonna have a Christmas special or something in October, because why not, right? Good talking for a minute. Hope the best for everyone. Yeah, we definitely hope the best for everyone. And yeah, everybody just yeah, be the best version of you can be for today. Set that goal. Be the best version of you that you can be. Yeah, if you can help somebody out, please do so. Yeah, but at minimum, just be kind to one another, unless there's some leftist libtard snot rag. Then you know, crop dust them. But be nice to everybody else. Yeah, if they're out protesting ICE, then crop dust them, kick them in the junk, do what you got to do. No, don't kick them in the junk. That's promoting the violence. I don't think crop dusting is all that violent, though. But I heard so much good about Jim Beam. I think that's what I'll grab. Yeah. But yeah, guys, Trevor, OG, generic, definitely ground fog. Thanks for being here. Thanks for moderating. Chaos Theory, thanks for moderating, man. We'll be at it again real soon. I promise you that. I'm always gross. Yeah, hey Trevor, man, it's a fun thing to do. Come back next time, and I will tell you about crop dusting the no habla English employees of Tony Suits in Zephyr Hills, Florida. That's a great story. I will tell you that on the next live you're at. Just remind me of it, all right, Trevor? Like the best crop dusting story ever. But yeah, we'll definitely get that one out there. But yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. I'm gonna have coffee with the missus before she heads off for the day, and who knows? Maybe I'll come back live for the afternoon or something. But hey, I will definitely see you guys soon. Thank you very much for hanging out. Don't forget to tap the likey button and whatever the hell else it, and the notification bell. Hey, everybody, flick my bell, and we will see you soon, guys. Have an awesome day. Take care. Be well. See you soon.